Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope everybody's having a great day today. Bitcoin is currently at 10,261, up 4.4%. I started making this video, or I started finding all these articles just looking at the news about an hour ago. It was at 9,800, and I was like, man, the whole market's in the red right now. It's not going to be a very good day. Nobody's going to want to hear that, and it's crazy how fast everything can change. So everything's, well, I mean, not everything, but these five are in the green right now. I got Bitcoin Cash, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, EOS. I've got the coin codex here, but we'll do that at the end. Start things off. I have this article. So basically, these analysts were saying Bitcoin may dip below its 200-week moving average price, but will stay above 8,200, one of the industry's most respected analysts has said. What? Will stay above 8,200, one of the industry's most respected analysts has said. Okay. In a series of tweets on February 10th, Plan B, creator of the stock-to-flow Bitcoin price forecasting tool, also predicts Bitcoin to US dollar would trade above $10,000 by May. As you can see, we don't need to wait until May. So, this is around the date of Bitcoin's block reward halving, which would kick off the bull run, sending the cryptocurrency to 100,000 before December 2021. Plan B released predictions describing them as his two sats on Bitcoin price, SATS. In a previous update in January 2019, he claimed Bitcoin to US dollar would stay above its 200-week moving average, with which historically had always grown. He's got this chart down here. So I was like trying to look at that and read. Anyways, as Cointelegraph reported, the 200-week moving average growth rate was 3% in December last year, while now it has increased to around 4%. So that is going to be nice. And of course, Bitcoin halving impact can be lagged. It's usually, if you look at the chart of the halving and the dates, it's usually, I want to say from my memory, it's around like 4 or 5 months after the halving, the price skyrockets. Maybe a year. Maybe a year, I can't remember. But it definitely lags. So yesterday we talked about Huobi. Huobi was up by like 40% yesterday, and there was no news on it. And here is the news. As reported yesterday, Huobi joined the Governance Council of Clayton, the Kakao's Group's South Korean internet giant blockchain network. Huobi has been attempting to raise the profile of its Huobi Korea branch in recent months. Clayton is now building up a collection of crypto exchange partners, including the likes of Binance and OKEX. Moreover, among the 28 members of the council are such companies as LG Electronics and Union Bank of the Philippines. So, I like how they got news. So somebody knew about it early. 1 second. Dog is crying. Okay, so anyway, here's another article. So, North Korean internet use spikes 300% as regime turns to cryptocurrencies. North Korea's internet use saw a 300% surge over the past 3 years as the country's regime has continued to rely on cryptocurrencies for various activities. Exploitation of crypto and blockchain technology is among the primary tactics for the country to generate revenue as well as transfer and use illicitly obtained funds, a new study says. Scroll down here. According to the study, North Korea has continued to exploit cryptocurrencies as a strategic weapon, with the country's political and military elite being reportedly involved in massive hacks of South Korea, crypto exchanges, scams, cryptojacking, and crypto mining. And we covered cryptojacking probably twice last week and yesterday, I think, alongside illicit banking operations and low-level information technology work and financial crime. Generation and theft of cryptocurrencies have become a major tool to generate revenue and circumvent international sanctions and regulations, the study says. So, yeah, North Korea is just basically using blockchain and crypto technology in just the most evil way you probably could. It's pretty there's always gonna be that like evil villain out there. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, we covered that already. Those. Here's one. Bitcoin will beat Dow Jones to 40,000. Tom Lee doubles down on Bitcoin. He said Bitcoin is going to reach 40,000 before the Dow Jones does, according to the analysts eyeing a 200% price jump by August of 2020. Speaking to CNBC in an interview on February 10th, Fundstrat Global Advisors co-founder Tom Lee said that although the Dow would hit 30,000 points before Bitcoin hits 30,000, 40,000 was a different story. Lee said, I would not pick the Dow. The Dow currently trades at 29,280 and an all-time high, while Bitcoin to US dollar is at 9,870. After hitting 5-month highs of 10,150 over the weekend. What are we at right now? 10,150? So we broke that. That's, yeah, and see, now we're already up by another like 0.5%. 10,266. Anyways, Lee said, my guess would be Dow, but if I had to say what is first to hit 40,000, I would not pick the Dow. And Fund strategist said he thought Bitcoin could almost triple this year and beat the Dow to 40,000. And then I was wondering how long the Dow has been around, so I looked it up. It says the Dow Jones Industrial Average was first published on May 26, 1896 by two financial reporters, Charles Dow and Edward Jones. At the time, the index followed the 12 largest companies in each sector of the U.S. stock market. So the Dow has been, well, here's a chart. I had charts for him too. And here's the past year. 25,000 to like 29,000. Been around since, what was that, 19? Oh, let's see, my memory's terrible. 1896. And then, sorry, my dog is just full of energy right now, running around, scratching, jumping, trying to play. Anyways, so then Bitcoin has only been around since the 18th of August 2008, which is not very long. If you think about the growth between Bitcoin and the Dow Jones, I mean, it's, what would you rather put your money in? That's just my opinion. I don't think I need to pull up the charts to compare a year of Bitcoin to a year of the Dow Jones. So here's another article. William Shatner doubts Craig Wright's claim to inventing Bitcoin. So if you know about Craig Wright, the Australian dude who claims to be Satoshi Nakamoto, says that, well, this is basically the thing he's going through with David Kleiman. Wright has been wrapped up in legal proceedings brought against him by the estate of David Kleiman, an American computer scientist. Two sides are litigating over Wright's alleged misappropriation of over 1 million Bitcoin that he and David mined together from 2009 to 2013. Wright claims to be Satoshi Nakamoto, but in November he told the plaintiff that he could not afford a 500,000 Bitcoin, which at the time was nearly 4.9 billion settlement in the case that the Kleiman estate initiated against him. Earlier this month, he was accused of abusing attorney-client privileges to withhold documents and confuse trial proceedings. Basically, him and Craig Wright and David Kleiman were mining Bitcoin together, and I guess he never gave David his half. I believe David had passed away. So, I'm gonna fight you, dog. She is just like jumping all over me. Ow. God. So, anyways, yeah, if you don't know about Craig Wright, yeah, he's just claiming to be Satoshi Nakamoto, and the judge gave him, apparently he presented all these wallets with a bunch of different Bitcoin in them, and people were slowly coming out saying that address is my wallet, and a bunch of people were doing this. He was just finding random wallet addresses with a bunch of Bitcoin and saying they were his. And yeah, the judge said I can't remember the whole story. I'd have to go and find the article again. My memory is not the best, but anyways, moving on. There's 40 German banks seek regulators' green light to offer Bitcoin custody. On the heels of new money, oh my god, my dog. On the heels of new anti-money laundering laws, several German banks are reported to be seeking regulators' go-ahead to offer digital asset services. Both a blessing and a curse. Germany has just been all about this. So German banks have been all about Bitcoin, it seems like. Local newspaper Handelsblatt reported on February 7th that Germany's Federal Financial Supervisory Authority, the BaFin, is dealing with a cascade of applications from 40 banks seeking to become regulated cryptocurrency custodians. As of January 2020, new legislation has permitted banks to extend their offerings beyond traditional securities such as stocks and bonds to include cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP. So that's going to be crazy. Gonna be nice. Big things happening. So anyways, this price, man, it's just crazy. It's just been up and down all morning. Bitcoin's sitting at 10,000, almost 10,200, 10,190, just bouncing around. Yeah, everything's pretty much up now. But see, earlier when I got on before I started this video, everything was in the red. I mean, like everything. I scrolled down, everything was red, and now, in a matter of like an hour, everything's green. Got a 24-hour change. Oh my god, she's just sprinting back and forth. God. Anyways, don't see Huobi up here anymore. It was up 20% also before I started this video. And now it is gone. I'm not seeing it. Anyways, yeah, that's all the news I have for today, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Later.